10 News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
Crews in Buena Vista are battling a fire at the South River Market. We are just learning that a couple of people have been taken to the hospital, one of them to UVA. You are asked to avoid the area near Old Buena Vista Road and South River Road. That's where 10 News reporter Irisha Jones is now. She's on the scene. Irisha, what are you learning?
Well, Patrick, this is still a very active scene, and we don't know much information at the moment, but what we can tell you, there was some type of fire here at the South River Market in Buena Vista. As you can see, the firefighters are still spraying water, putting out hot spots, and actually searching through the rubble right now. According to state police, there are several injuries, with one person taken to the hospital at UVA. They say they're still looking for several people that were around the area unaccounted for at this time. Also, students at Mountain View Elementary, which is very close to the South River Market, were evacuated and taken to Rockbridge County High School. We were told that by Rockbridge County Public Schools just about 30 minutes ago. That is where parents can pick their child up for early dismissal as needed. Now, we also see several firefighters in the area helping with just searching and also any recovery that may be needed at this time. Of course, we will keep you updated on this story on air and online for any new developments that may come in this story. Live in Buena Vista, Irisha Jones, 10 News, working for you.
Breaking news now out of Roanoke, as police there are assisting Virginia State Police with a pursuit. Now, Roanoke City Police is telling us they're assisting at the intersection of Cove Road and Wellesley Street in the northwestern part of the city, but that is all they're telling us at this time. We do know that the scene is currently clear. We've got a crew there. We are working for you to get the very latest information. We will bring you more as we learn it during this newscast, as well as on WSLS.com. New video of a fire in Roanoke County as crews are investigating a fire at the famous Anthony's on Williamson Road. It happened this morning. The fire is now out, but take a look at this new video that we have in. You can see that the roof has at least partially collapsed. We're working for you to get the very latest on exactly what happened and on any injuries that might have happened. Stay with us here on 10 News and on WSLS.com throughout the day. Strong storms, they continue to batter the Houston area. Take a look at this. A ton of water everywhere, leaving streets flooded for the morning commute. It was no fun for folks there. Motorists were trapped in several areas around the city, from side streets to major highways. What a mess you can see. The rain overnight was heavy, sometimes even mixing with some hail. Several school districts did close today because of the severe weather impacts. Now, forecasters say they'll get a little bit of a break this afternoon before maybe seeing even more as we head into tonight. Jonathan Kegas joining us now with what we can expect to see right here at home. And Jonathan, we're certainly hoping for nothing like that, though you are talking rain chances.
Yeah, we'll see those rain chances really start to spike as that system moves to the east. We're not going to see anything, though, like what the folks in Houston and the surrounding areas in Texas saw. Right now, we are dry in Martinsville. Had a few showers earlier this morning. Temperatures now hanging around 70 degrees. Winds are calm. It's all about that dew point, though. We're hanging out in the middle 60s right now. Again, temperatures are going to continue to work their way through the 70s and topping out around 80 degrees. Again, a nice look there, although we are stuck in the clouds. You see a few scattered showers with us, mainly west of Interstate 81 at this time. Temperature is really, really warm, though. 74 in Blacksburg, 76 degrees in South Boston. There's going to be an opportunity for a couple of strong storms, mainly as we move towards the second half of the weekend. This is the outlook for Mother's Day. Everybody under the gun, not expecting any kind of severe weather outbreak or anything like that, but with a cold front kind of stalling across the region, the opportunity for a few strong storms going to be there over the weekend. We're going to break down that part of the forecast, Patrick, coming up in about 10 minutes.
A South Korean military official says the United States and South Korea have determined that 2 projectiles launched by North Korea were short-range missiles. North Korea state media says Kim Jong-un ordered his military to boost its strike capability, suggesting recent tests are looking toward a new advanced missile system. Kim's been pushing the limits of UN resolutions against North Korea with tests that appear to show new and more advanced capabilities. The Trump administration so far downplayed these recent tests, but South Korea's president warns the North if this continues, it's going to jeopardize any efforts toward dialogue. President Trump says trade talks between China and the U.S. are continuing in an agreeable manner despite new tariffs the U.S. imposed on $200 billion in Chinese imports. President Trump tweets the increased tariffs will bring far more wealth to the U.S. But a study by the Federal Reserve Bank of New York and Columbia and Princeton universities says the burden will fall on U.S. consumers and businesses. Some lawmakers recently expressed concern about the effects of the tariffs on farmers.
Cannot build their middle class and worse, their military on the backs of American farmers and American manufacturers and American workers. This has to stop.
Last year we were getting about $7 a pound this time of the year, and now we're getting $5.75.
The president suggests money from the additional tariffs will allow the U.S. to buy more agricultural goods from U.S. farmers and ship it to poor and starving countries. New at noon, the Centers for Disease Control says there is an increase of more than 300 cases of mumps in the U.S. in the last month. They say there were 736 reported cases on April 26, up from 430 at the end of March. The cases have been reported in more than 40 states. Mumps is caused by a virus and spread through saliva and mucus. Outbreaks usually occur among people who have close contact, such as on college campuses and among sports teams. The best way to prevent mumps is with a vaccine. New at noon, a new study suggests we may know where the measles outbreak is going to spread. Researchers from Johns Hopkins says they designed a computer model that was able to predict the 25 counties at greatest risk for an outbreak. Scientists looked at international air travel volume, population data, vaccine rates for children, and reported cases. Most of the counties that have already confirmed cases are among those listed. You may be scrambling to decide what to get your mom for Mother's Day. 30% of moms would like to celebrate by going out to brunch, but only 16% say they were actually taken out last year. 24% say they wanted a home-cooked meal, and 17% prefer going out to dinner. But you don't have to break the bank. Moms say they prefer everyday dining over fine dining. New at noon, the Hershey Company picks the Commonwealth for a major expansion of its manufacturing operation. Governor Northam announces the candy maker plans a $104 million expansion at its facility in Augusta County. The expanded facility will manufacture a type of fudge and peanut cream. The new project is expected to create 65 new jobs. Governor Northam approved $1 million in state grants for the project. Helping neglected dogs in crisis. Virginia Tech veterinarians and technicians are providing emergency relief shelters for dogs waiting for their day in court. This initiative is especially important in rural communities like Craig County, where there's no animal shelter, rescue organization, or vet clinic. These are the Humane Outdoor Mobile Emergency Relief Shelters, called Homers. They're built by modifying reconditioned 55-gallon plastic barrels and have a doorway, drainage, and proper ventilation, and a protected space for bedding. Volunteers are building 100 of these tomorrow at Virginia Tech, half going to Craig County, and more will be going to Giles and Pulaski counties. We got more information for you on WSLS.com. Still to come, surfing the web and the skies when some flights could be getting free Wi-Fi. First, a live look for you over the Roanoke Valley this afternoon, where we are seeing clouds starting to bubble up for today. Jonathan's along with your forecast next.